Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a video on this TikTok trend actually, and if you have watched TikTok before, you've probably seen the That Girl challenge. And I was just thinking, and I had this random video idea in my head that I was thinking about, and I'm gonna do the products that you need to becoming that girl. So starting off, these two kind of, oh, it's in my pocket actually, kind of go hand in hand. I keep it in a paper towel because I put it in my freezer so I don't want it to touch anything. So it's a gua sha, and that's all over TikTok as well. So basically what it's for, you can see the grooves and the edges on this that you would just place on your face and you go up. It's for lymphatic drainage, so you would push up and things like that. And then also a dry brush. So this is, I have the Eco Tools one, but I would recommend getting the one with a big stick. Like it has an attachment so it's longer so you can get your back better, but basically you go in circles and you go drawing upwards, and that's like for lymphatic drainage as well, and also blood circulation. It's really good for, yeah, it's really good for blood circulation and things like that. Another thing that may be kind of weird is a tongue scraper. So mine's this copper, I have a copper tongue scraper, and essentially what you do is you go from the back of your tongue and you scrape down, so it gets rid of any bacteria, like bad bacteria you may have on your tongue, and it scrapes it away. Some things that I see, I was researching a little bit just to see if I could make sure I didn't leave anything out. So a lot of things that I have seen are like face masks. Like if you search like that girl aesthetic on Pinterest, you see a lot of face masks. So I like using like facial sheet masks because they're just easy and lazy. I really like this Laneige water mask because you can just sleep with that on and you don't have to wash it off, and it makes your skin so soft. And you've probably seen this, the Aztec Secret, the Indian healing clay. It's also really good for your hair. I really want to do a hair detox with it because I feel like my hair really needs it. Another thing is, this is probably so overdone in like in health and everything. It's lemon water. I have lemon water right here. If you have a room temperature lemon water, it's really good for your digestion and like cleaning up and getting out toxins in your body. Lemon water is especially good when you drink it in the morning on an empty stomach, so you can really clear out those toxins that you may have. Going along with other drinks, I don't have a whole bunch of drinks over here, but I see matcha everywhere, like iced matcha. I used to have this really good matcha cake, and I had matcha all the time. It's full of antioxidants. It has anti-inflammatory properties. It is pretty. Like, I really love sage green, so it's really cute. Another drink that's really popular that I see is just hot tea. If you would see, I'm gonna show a little clip. If you would see my tea drawer, it's insane. I really love tea. Another thing that I see for like That Girl challenge is taking your vitamins, lots of vitamins. I can show a clip of my vitamins that I take. It's very important because nowadays our fruits and vegetables don't have as much nutrients as they used to have. I'm not saying not to eat your fruits and vegetables, because you definitely need your fruits and vegetables. Something to go along with tongue scraping. I learned this when I was in my yoga teacher training, and I bought this like from my yoga teachers, my guru's yoga studio, because she has like a little shop there and she did like supports small businesses. Love that. So something going along with tongue scraping, I also learned something called oil pulling. And if you never heard of what oil pulling is, it's essentially I like using coconut oil because I think it tastes the best, but I think you could probably use like almond oil. I'll have to double check that. Maybe I'll put it on the screen somewhere what ones are safe to use. But I like using coconut oil, and what oil pulling does is that you would swish it around your mouth for as long as you would like. But I think, if I'm wrong, again, I'll put something on the screen. I think it's about 20 minutes that you would swish around your mouth, and again, it's a toxin pulling property. So I feel like a big theme going around for the That Girl challenge is like healthy gut and like pulling your toxins away and just being very healthy. And I love this challenge, or this trend. I think it's really good. I think a lot of people learn from it. And yeah, so I just thought I'd hop on to that. Another product that I think that would be useful for starting your That Girl challenge or trend, whatever you want to call it, is a yoga mat. And let me tell you, I'm not just telling you because I'm a yoga instructor, but I think it gives you, it doesn't give you an excuse, but I think that if you have room in your house for a yoga mat, then you have room to work out. So I know a lot of us, we can't go to the gym, or we don't have time for the gym, or we can't afford the gym, and that's fine, but there's so many home workouts out there now, like on YouTube or ebooks. I follow an ebook most of the time, and if you can fit it on your yoga mat in your house, then you have no excuse to not work out. So I think that's a really good hack or a product that you need. And yoga mats aren't that bad, actually. I have one that's I got for Christmas that's a little more expensive, but I also got a secondary one from TJ Maxx. And if you go to TJ Maxx, hello? I'm filming, bud. If you go to TJ Maxx, look for the brand GM. I think that's how you spell it. It's GAIAM. Those mats are my preferred mats from TJ Maxx, and I know Target has some really good ones as well. And going along with a yoga mat is a jump rope. So
the volume is currently set to 90%.
I wasn't talking to you. Anyways, a jump rope because a jump rope because if you can't get to a gym, or if you don't have time for gym, blah blah blah, that's a really good cardio workout. Even also, like, just walking outside, that's like a tip to go with that, or like a tip or trick is just to go on walks. I feel like the That Girl Challenge is a very healthy lifestyle, and if you don't really like working out, try yoga. I have a yoga video up on my channel if you want to check that out, and will change your life, like, not even kidding. But yes, a jump rope because it's a really easy cardio workout that you can do at basically anywhere. And if your ceilings are too low, just go outside. You know what I'm saying? Okay, kind of moving on to like beauty products. I think this one's kind of stupid, but like I see it everywhere. And it might just be not just that girl challenge, but having a claw clip. I'm wearing it right now, so I can't take it out, but I'll show you. I see everybody wearing claw clips right now, and you just look so sophisticated, like you have your life together. It's not like a typical messy bun, and the messy buns look messy. Duh. So that, and going along with claw clips, I also see a lot of nice jewelry. So I'm a gold girl. I really like, oh, I'm not wearing my gold hoops right now, but I'm wearing, oh, I had this tucked the whole time. I don't look like that girl. There we go. See, I have gold rings on. I love rings. Like, if you have a really dainty necklace and like a couple rings on, that's a very that girl thing, in my opinion. Another thing, like in terms of looks, is matching sets. I see matching sets everywhere. What I mean by that is like your workout outfit, like your top matches your leggings, and yeah, you just look very put together. You wear maybe like a hat when you work out, or I see a lot of black. Like, I could put some examples, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay, the last product, and then I'm gonna kind of move on to tips of what you could use, or like how you could implement it. I think I'm gonna do another video like a day in the life of trying to be like that girl. So comment down below if you would like to see that video, because I think that would be so fun. And while we're at it, why don't you just like hit that subscribe and like, you know, whatever. But last product I think I see all the time are plants. I see plants all the time because, you know, plants are good for purifying the air. They look pretty, and you talk to your plants, you know, plants are just the best. I love plants. If you could look at, you could see me looking around my house. Of course, there's only one right there. Oh, I forgot about her. But I have a lot of plants in my house. I just love them so much. And kind of going along with the air purifying, I want one so bad, and I've been researching for a good air purifier. So if you have it, I see them on TikTok too, but I need to find them. But if you have a good air purifier in mind, definitely put it in the comments, because I really want an air purifier so bad. Okay, so moving on to not just products for being that girl, but just like kind of your surroundings and just other tips, but also kind of products. You know what I'm saying once I get into it. So the first thing is just being clean. Like, having a clean house makes you have like a clean, like refreshed mind. Like, every time my house is dirty, I'm just like, I don't want to do anything. So every once in a while I'll do a deep clean. I'll wipe down my counters, and that's like the best feeling ever. Another thing that I just started doing and I absolutely love is as an organization tip is having a designated little book. I have this for writing down what you're gonna do for the next day. So like mine's just like a regular notebook, but it's like long ways. Come on, hello. And it has a Bible verse on the bottom, and I love that because it makes me implement and like think about Jesus throughout the day, and like my fruits of the Spirit. Oh my gosh, I have this thing about the fruits of the Spirit. I'll have to tell you another time. But what I do is I put my top 3 priorities, and then I'll do other things that I want to get done in that day. So I do that. I put this right on my nightstand, and I write it before I go to bed because otherwise I'll forget. And then the next day I'll have them. I'll remember that I wanted to do those things. That's like, if anything you can get from my video, it's this. Like, I swear by this. And going along, like what I was saying about Jesus, because I love Jesus, is reading your Bible or just reading in general. Like, reading is so good for your mental health, a de-stress, and reading the Bible because you just gain a relationship with God and Jesus, and like, what else would you want than having a good relationship with God? Come on. So yeah, and that goes along with prayer. I've been really bad, like if I'm gonna be honest, I'm really bad at praying, but I've been trying to get better at it. And like, I notice whenever I read my Bible more and I pray more, I'm just a happier being. Yes. And kind of to go along with that, kind of not, is meditation. So I used to be really into meditation, but I've kind of combined, like I've learned, like I combine my prayer and meditation together. So I'll do breath work. Breath work is so important, you guys, for like your circulation. As you breathe in, you train your mind to focus. So that's what I always tell people, that like meditation is not like a hippy-dippy woohoo kind of thing. It's like training your mind to focus and calm down as you breathe. So like, you just focus on your breath, and if you're having any wandering thoughts, recognize them and allow them to pass. I'll do a little meditation video if you guys like, but I have one on my Jesus Loving Yogi Instagram if you're interested. It's gonna be in a link. It's going to be a link in the description if you'd like to check it out. Also, self-massage. So that kind of goes along with the gua sha. But I also have this acupuncture mat as well. But I'll talk about that in a minute. Self-massage meaning like just giving yourself self-love, and like scalp massage to, I don't know how many times I'm going to say this in video, but promote blood circulation in your scalp for healthy and long hair. In your feet, every time I do butterfly, I will press into my feet and just give myself a little bit of love, because self-love, like I love myself. And the last one I would highly recommend is finding some good podcasts. I can link a couple of my favorite ones down below. I really like The Health Code. If you know who Sarah's Day is, love her so much. She's like my best friend. She's not my best friend, but like she's like low-key my best friend because she has no idea who I am. But I love her so much, like she's my best friend. I know that's weird, but you know what I'm talking about. I love The Health Code. I always love listening to Elevation Worship, The Porch. Oh my gosh, Sadie Robinson too. Just find, or TED Talks. Oh, I've seen a couple of really good TED Talks. Yeah, I would actually really recommend TED Talks because those are, if you know anything about TED Talks, they are very scientific and they have facts behind it. And if you can find one about motivation and self-improvement, those are really good. That's like a that girl thing to do. And The Health Code is really good for like health stuff. But they're also really funny. So what I've noticed the most when I search the that girl aesthetic, or just when I'm scrolling through TikTok, it's very focused on skincare, hair care, like face and skincare, body skincare, and your hair care. So having a really good skincare routine that's going along with like face masks, but also like keeping yourself moisturized and using sunscreen to protect your skin. And like, I'm really bad about moisturizing my body, but I really need to, you know, like I need to make sure like whenever I have a baby, my stretch marks, like they gotta moisturize, you know what I'm saying? And your hair care. I suck at hair care. I need to work on it though. I promise I'll work on it. And like I said, if you would like to see a vlog of like a that girl kind of vlog, I would love to do that. I film on every Thursday, so I post, I forgot when I post. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next video.